A poor mind can stand in the middle of opportunity and still call itself unlucky. A rich mind can begin with almost nothing and still find a way to multiply what is in its hand. That is the difference most men never understand. They keep staring at outward conditions as though money, property, position, and visible comfort are the first causes of wealth. They are not. They are often the later signs of a deeper law already working in the unseen parts of a man. Wealth begins long before the account grows large enough to impress others. It begins in how a man sees, how he speaks, how he values, how he uses, how he honors, and how he governs what is already within reach. If his mind is bitter, resentful, envious, impatient, and always offended by the size of his present beginning, then even if a larger blessing enters his life, he will often misuse it, distrust it, or waste it before it can mature into anything lasting. But if his mind is grateful, disciplined, teachable, and awake to present value, then even small things begin gathering strength in his care. That is why this principle must be planted deep in you. Wealth grows best in a grateful mind. Now, do not make the cheap mistake of confusing gratitude with passivity. Gratitude is not the voice of a man who has quit wanting more. It is not the excuse of one who fears ambition and has chosen to wrap his weakness in polite language. Gratitude does not say this is enough, therefore I shall remain as I am. It says, this is already something, therefore I shall use it with honor. It does not kill desire. It cleans desire. It removes the poison of self-pity from ambition. It removes the fever of comparison from the future. It removes the insult a man feels toward his own beginning. Gratitude is not the enemy of expansion. It is one of the purest foundations of expansion because it teaches a man how not to despise the seed while asking God for a harvest. That is the first great lesson. Many men stay poor because they are deeply offended by the small form in which opportunity first appears. They want visible greatness, but they do not want modest beginnings. They want the orchard, but they sneer at the seed. They want strong influence, but they resent the small audience. They want a larger account, but they treat the present account as though it were too little to deserve law. They want trust, but they do not think little promises matter enough to keep with great seriousness. This is childishness. A man who cannot honor little things cannot be trusted with large ones. A man who keeps insulting what is in his hand trains his own hand to waste and waste, repeated over years, becomes a kind of self-imposed poverty. You must understand how practical this is. A grateful man handles money differently, not because he has more of it, but because he sees what money is more clearly. He does not worship it. And because he does not worship it, he does not need to use it to repair his bruised pride.